So I plopped down the $54 uh, last night to watch Wrestlemania. Had a nice little Wrestlemania party at the apartment with my stepsons, and actually even Lori came out and watched most of it. Um, it For a wrestling fan, it is kind of almost like a Super Bowl event to uh, uh, to get together and watch this I guess event, if you will, put on by WWE. Um, would I honestly tell you that I think that the entire event was worth the $54 spent? Uh, I don't know, probably not. Um, of course, a lot of the hype leading up to some of the matches. Um, I wasn't really interested in the any of the participants in the Money in the Bank ladder match. As it turns out, CM Punk wins that again, and now is in line for another title shot somewhere down the road. I may be in the minority here. I'm kind of bored with CM Punk as a from a character perspective. He has no mic skills. He's phenomenal to watch in the ring, but he's not really the total package. And the thought of watching him go for a title shot somewhere down the road really doesn't excite me at all. Unless maybe he does a heel turn or something like that, then it could be interesting. Um, the Diva Battle Royal, eh, you had to know that Santino was going to show up in that thing, or excuse me, Santina, and maybe you can look at this maybe being a rift, putting a rift in the whole Glamourella thing. That might be intriguing to watch in the future. Um, the whole Bradshaw Rey Mysterio match. Um, I'm sorry that ended the way it did. Um, Bradshaw is not a bad performer. I know there's a lot of guys that watch WWE that really rag on Bradshaw, and if he indeed is going to hang up the boots again, I'm kind of sorry to see that happen. I like Bradshaw as a performer. Um, Again, I'm not really all that enthralled with Rey Mysterio. Um, he's not the whole David and Goliath shtick there, where 175-pound man competing in a world of where the average weight is 250 and the average height is well over 6 foot. Um, it just it's almost as believable as putting Hornswoggle into a match and putting a title on him. Um, yeah, Ray is exciting. He's fast. It's just it's a shame that there isn't more of an advanced cruiserweight division for him to participate in. But then again, it doesn't look like wrestling fans are really into the cruiserweights in a whole. Um, the Shawn Michaels Undertaker match, phenomenal. Um, by far the best match of the night. Um, of course, Undertaker finally coming away with the win, 17-0 now in WrestleManias. I love the way that played out. I love the way that story developed. Um, I would have liked to have seen. I hope there's closure. I hope this doesn't develop into some sort of a feud or something like that. Both of them performed very well. Um, it's amazing watching Undertaker, A, at his size, and B, when now he's starting to get a little long in the tooth too. But to watch him go aerial is something that is amazing in itself. Great match. I wish that there would have been some maybe a little bit more of a show of respect. Maybe a handshake or something to that. At the end. Who knows? Maybe that might develop in the future here with that. But I don't want to see that go any further. Those guys really had the crescendo there with that match. I like great match, great ending. I like let's don't carry that one out any further. Um, Once again, we pin the world heavyweight title on John Cena. Um, I really would have liked to seen that go differently. I would love to have seen Edge win that particular match, and then when Vicky would walk up to him to take his hand, basically have him spear her again or something like that, and wash his hands of her. I'm getting a little bored with the whole love triangle there, and I'm sure that they will continue to spread that out over time. I'm sure that you're probably going to see a feud between Big Show and Edge somewhere down the road here. Um, I can't think of. I gotta, Vicky is a great heel GM. She draws a lot of heat, and but I've already bored with the whole love triangle thing. They got to go with something else already. Um, well, so much for the promising era of Randy Orton and legacy there, as Triple H completely buried Randy Orton. The it wasn't even a there wasn't even a disputable finish. It was a clean win for Triple H, completely burying Randy Orton. Um, I'm sure there's going to be more to come with this particular feud, and I think that there is some more room to develop that. I don't think this is over by a long stretch. I also am not sure how long the love fest between Triple H and his father and brother-in-law are going to continue. I guess again there we'll have to wait and see. All in all, a real disappointment for the $54 that you plopped down to watch this event. Um, but you know what the hell, I did so probably knowing full well what would be uh, what would be coming. I guess it's a shame. They've got a lot of talent on that roster. I just wish they'd use it a little bit better. So that's my wrestling rant for now and my review of Wrestlemania. Guess we'll have to see in the future what comes up, what old Vince has in store for us for the Backlash pay-per-view. This is John Shannon, the Redneck Cabbie. Adios.